Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Jay, and welcome back to my channel. This is going to be my first video of a series I want to start, where I'm going to, at least for now, call it Reddit Reads, or Tekken Reddit Reads. And basically, I'm always on Reddit. I'm always on Reddit, not just for Tekken, but just pretty much for anything. And I just think it would be kind of cool if I just go over, some of the top posts in the Tekken community and just see what people are saying, give some of my thoughts, just go over, just stay up to date on some news. So I'm just looking through. So Asuka was released a few hours ago. And so now people are kind of giving their thoughts here on this post about how do you feel about the Tekken 8 design of Asuka. So this is her in Tekken 8. Yeah, so this is all her in Tekken 8, it seems. So I just want to see what people are saying. So someone said the bitch been in high school for 20 years. That's funny. Somebody said she is Sakura of Tekken. Don't expect her to graduate for 10 years at least. Ask her what a student you are. As a reward, I should give you my seed first. Can't really escape it. Somebody said she's not exactly smart. She jumps out of skyscrapers on her bike without a helmet. She gets a dunce cap when playing online. Tekken 5 to Tekken 8 is still the same year, dude, if you don't know it yet. So it seems like people are talking more about the fact that she's in high school still than her actual design. I personally really like her design. Like, I think it's a really interesting take on like the typical or the traditional Japanese school uniforms. Like, I really like the cap here. Um, I love it. I like how I just like how it looks overall. Like, I love the I guess this is like kind of like a knit material. Like I don't know what material they use for that, but I don't know. It looks really interesting. It looks really good. Um, I like the shoes. I like everything about this outfit, and I feel like it still looks very much Asuka. As far as her being in high school for the past 20 years, although that's really funny, and I mean I can definitely see Asuka being like the student that is not the brightest. I don't know why this does not seem like a straight A student to me. But one thing to keep in mind that according to the lore, um, for the past 20 years, really over the past 20 years, these characters have all been the same age. And that means not much has really changed in their lives. Like, when Xiaoyu first came out, Xiaoyu was 16 and now she's only 18. And she was 16 back in 1997 during Tekken 3. And so basically, canonically, whatever you pronounce that word, basically all the events from Tekken 3 up until here to Tekken 8 have only took place for the past 2 years to them. So it's kind of wild to think about like how much things have changed. And like, I guess, I mean, of course it's a video game, but just thinking how like, wow, so all of this was just in 2 years. So I don't know. I think that's kind of cool. But let's see what else people are writing. Um, Leroy, the Grandmaster of Trip. Anything interesting? Oh, this is a really good one. So Leroy's dog Sugar is the first female character with detailed facial features. Thanks Tekken team for listening. So yeah, this was like a really big topic, honestly, about like a lot of the gaming characters, particularly the females, having these soft features, no details, just looking like straight up Barbie dolls. And I have to agree, I am kind of disappointed in how they have designed the female characters. It's like they all, I mean, I like their outfits. Like, I think Xiaoyu has like the hottest outfit out of any character on this game. Like, it looks really, well, I don't know. Jin's outfit's pretty cool too. But the outfits are fine. It's just the features, like the facial, the detail on the face is just really lacking. It's like they're afraid to kind of like, I don't know. It's like they're afraid to make the females look anything less than the typical doll face, flawless model. I feel like I don't know. I feel like it's really sad in a way. It's like, why are you guys so afraid to giving these female characters some more features? Like I even noticed that their expressions on their faces don't even look as good, and I feel like that's really a shame. Like it's what do you call that? Is it sexism? I don't know. I don't think it's sexism. It's just like I don't know. I guess it's just like this thing to where they just I guess it's some kind of tradition where the females have to have the perfect bodies and they have to have the perfect face. They have to be flawless, no kind of detail. And it's just honestly, the biggest concern I have with it is that it kind of makes the game not as coherent as far as visuals because like you have all these male characters with all these um features, whether it be wrinkles or just lines or just regular skin features, just regular skin texture. Like everybody's skin has a texture to it. Nobody's skin is just completely smooth. But yet we have to contrast it with all the female characters that just have the same doll face, no kind of personality. Like I don't know. I feel like they can definitely add more detail to the female characters and the female characters can still be attractive. They can still look the look that they're going for, but just make them look more realistic. I feel like it just kind of cheapens the game a little bit when you have all the males look really detailed and then the female is like, oh, another doll face. Like, see, look, this is just a bit much. Let's see, what else do we have here? Okay, so here we can see that Gerardo was addressing Asuka's new design. So he says, so it seems like Gerardo tweeted that Asuka is here. The default costume design has been renewed, and don't worry, we have her past costumes. This is good to know because I was kind of wondering, like everybody in Tekken 8, like they all I love their new costumes. I think it's for the best to give them like new designs and new default costumes. But I was still kind of wondering, are they still gonna have their classic looks? Not because I really want them to wear it all the time, just because I just feel like it's like a nostalgia thing for me. It's just like you want to still keep your characters to you still want your characters to still be true to their roots in a way. It's like I don't know, like for legacy players like myself, we still want that classic look every now and then. So that's good to know. That answers that question for me because I was wondering that. Are there any other posts? Let's see if I can go through one more. Nothing to here, just two kings staring at each other. That's actually kind of funny. Um, it's like another post. Why do male tech players look so much realistic and detailed than female characters? Please fix this. So this is kind of what I was talking about earlier. I'm kind of just curious to see what the community is saying. Um, who said this, by the way? Did he say this? I don't know why they had their pictures on here. I don't know, but anyway. Um, Nobody is really talking about the topic. This is so me. So how long? So every time, so whenever I'll like do like offline events, like we have like here in Florida, we have like a lot of Tekken tournaments all over the state, and it's like a lot of people show up, and of course you have you when you meet whoever you're playing against, or just meeting people in general, you ask, oh, how long have you been playing Tekken, or blah blah blah, or how long have you playing this character? So I always make it um a thing to let people know that I've been playing Tekken as long as I can remember. I've been playing it since Tekken 3, which was back in '97, which I was like a baby back then, but I do remember, I do have thoughts playing it, when I was like a toddler and maybe a little bit older. So I always tell people that I've been playing Tekken since Tekken 3, but I haven't really taken it seriously until 7 because I just have to give that disclaimer to let you know that yes, I'm pretty good. I'm good at the game, you know. I was able to get my Julia all the way up to Yoxa ranks, and I was able to get Xiaoyu up to Fujin before she got demoted. But you know, those are pretty, good ranks to get your characters in. Like most people don't get their ranks that high, but I'm not like this, god at Tekken. So I always say, yes, I've been playing Tekken for this long. I really know a lot about the game and the characters, but I didn't really learn about the mechanics and the frame data stuff until Tekken 7 because yeah, it's just good to give that disclaimer just so you know. I don't know. I don't want people thinking like, wow, like this guy must really suck. You've been playing Tekken this long and you play like shit. Um so you mean mashing since 94 does it automatically start me at Emperor rank? Exactly. So basically, when I say I was playing, I was doing a lot of. I'm not going to say I was mashing completely. Like I did know some of the moves. Like I did, I knew some things about the game. It's just that I didn't know much. There was a lot of things I didn't know. I didn't know about frame data. I didn't know about punishing. I didn't know, I didn't know about that stuff. But I did know some moves. I was still familiar. And plus, Xiao Yu, who I played for the most part, she's not really a button mash character. Like she really requires you to have some type of skill, which is why I liked her actually. Um, Tekken Guard Prime is temporary, but Green Rank is eternal. Why have you personally attacked me? This is completely how I feel. I pretty much played Tekken series my whole life and am just now getting the hang of bound combos. What happens when a series hasn't had a decent tutorial in all its years? I think this comment is key because I would even admit too, like it wasn't until recently, it wasn't until Tekken 7 came out that I even knew about combos in Tekken. Like I knew there were 10 hit combos and little mini combos, but I didn't know about all the juggling combos. And I think and just along with other things, and I think that does have to do with Tekken not having a good tutorial in all these years. I feel like honestly, YouTube and just social media as a whole is was really helping Tekken get more closer to the mainstream and getting more players to play it because there's so much to this game that we would have not that people would not have known had it not been for these YouTubers making dedicated videos and teaching us about the game. And that's something that I think Bandai Namco should really consider. Give us a tutorial, give us proper training on how to play the games as well as a lot of the different properties because a lot of casual players don't know about all this stuff. Like they just, you know, button mash and just try to do moves. They're not knowledgeable about the game. So I think that's something they should have had all these years. I think at this point it's kind of too late just because, there's lots of Tekken content that you can watch to learn about the game. So, I mean, it is what it is. But I think that's it. That's all I'm gonna go through here on Reddit today. But let me know you guys' thoughts. Leave a comment, subscribe, support the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video.